Pete Maravich was born on June 22, 1947, in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, near Pittsburgh. He played for 3 NBA teams until injuries forced his retirement in 1980, but lately died 8 years later in 1988. He is the all-time leading NCAA Division I scorer with 3,667 points scored, an average of 44.2 points per game. All of his accomplishments were achieved before the three-point line and shot clock were introduced to NCAA basketball. Pete Maravich's father, was a professional player turned coach. He showed him the fundamentals starting when he was 7 years old. Obsessively, Maravich spent hours practicing ball control trick, passes, and long-range shots. Maravich played high school varsity ball at Daniel High School in Central South Carolina, even before he was old enough to attend school. His father had just departed as his position at Clemson University and joined the coaching staff in North Carolina State. The Maravich families moved to North Carolina, allowing Pete to attend Needham B. Broughton High School. His high school years also saw the birth of his famous nickname. Maravich became known as Pistol Pete Maravich because of his habit of shooting the ball from his side as if he was holding a revolver. From there, Pistol graduated from Needham B. Broughton High School in 1965 and then attended Edwards Military Institute, where he averaged 33 points per game. Later in life, Maravich would tell friends he always desired to play basketball for West Virginia University and was originally ready to be a Mountaineer. But his father was the head coach for LSU men's basketball and offered him a spot at the school. At that time, NCAA rules prohibited first-year students from playing at the varsity level, which forced Maravich to play in the freshman team. In his first game, Maravich put up 50 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists against Southeastern Louisiana College. In only 3 years of playing on the varsity team, he averaged 43.8 points one season, 44.2 points one season, and 44.5 points one season. For his collegiate career, the 6'5" guard averaged 44.2 points per game in 83 contests and led the NCAA in scoring for each of his 3 seasons. The Atlanta Hawks selected Maravich with the 3rd pick in the first round of the 1970 NBA draft. He was not a natural fit in Atlanta, as the Hawks already boasted a top-notch scorer at the guard position in Lou Hudson. In Maravich's rookie season, he appeared in 81 games and averaged 23.2 points per game, good enough to earn NBA All-Rookie Team honors. And he managed to blend his style with his teammates so much that Hudson set a career high by scoring 26.8 points per game. But the team went to a 36-46 record, 12 wins fewer than in the previous season. Still, the Hawks qualified for the playoffs, where they lost to the New York Knicks in the first round. Maravich's 3rd season was the best so far, averaging 26.1 points, which was 5th in the NBA, also getting 6.9 assists. With 2,063 points, he combined with Hudson to become the only second set of teammates in league history to each score over 2,000 points in a single season. The Hawks had a 46-36 record, but again bowed out in the first round of the playoffs. However, the season was good enough to earn Maravich his first ever season in the NBA All-Star Game, and also he was named to the All-NBA second team. Maravich then joined an expansion team called the New Orleans Jazz. In his first season with the expansion team, he scored 21.5 points per game, but shot a career-worst 41.9% from the floor. The Jazz posted a 23-59 record, the worst in the NBA. Jazz management did its best to give Maravich a better supporting cast. That year, the team posted a 38-44 record, but did not qualify for postseason play, despite a very good improvement from everybody. Maravich struggled with injuries that limited him just to 62 games that season, but he averaged around 25.9 points per game, third in the NBA, and continued to please the crowd with his flashy passing and terrific scoring. He was elected to the All-NBA first team that year. The following season was his most productive in the NBA. He led the league in scoring, averaging 31.1 points per contest. He scored 40 points or more in 13 different games and 50 or more in 4 games. He had 68 points against the Knicks, was at the time the most points ever by a guard in a single game, and only 2 players at any position had scored more. Elgin Baylor was the head coach of the Jazz at the time for Maravich. He earned his 3rd All-Star Game appearance and was honored as the All-NBA first team for the 2nd consecutive season. During the 77-78 season, Maravich missed 32 games due to injuries to both knees, but still managed to score 27.0 points per game and 6.7 assists. The next season, he played in just 49 games and only 22.6 points per game, and earned his 5th and final All-Star appearance. The Utah Jazz began to play in the 79-80 season. Maravich moved with the team to Salt Lake City, but his knee problems were worse than ever. He only appeared in 17 games early in the season, but his injuries prevented him from practicing much, and the new coach, Tom Nasalk, had very strict rules that players who didn't practice were not allowed to play. Thus, Maravich had to sit on the bench for 24 straight games, and, much to the dismay of Maravich, during that time, Adrian Dantley emerged as the team's franchise player. The Jazz placed Maravich on waivers in January 1980. He signed with the Celtics, the top team in the league that year, led by rookie superstar Larry Bird. Maravich adjusted to a new role as part-time contributor, giving Boston a hired gun off the bench. He helped the team get a 61-21 record in the regular season, best in the league. And the first time since his early career in Atlanta, Maravich was able to participate in the NBA playoffs. He appeared in 9 games during the postseason, but the Celtics were upended by the Julius Erving and the Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference Finals, 4-1. Knowing that his knee problems would never go away, Maravich returned. The NBA instituted the 3-point shot just in time for Maravich's last season in the league. He was always famous for his long-range shooting, and his final year, an official statistical gauge of his abilities. Between his limited playing time in Utah and Boston, he made 10 of 15 3-point shots, giving a career average of 67%. During his 10-year career in the NBA, Maravich played 658 games, averaging 24.2 points and 5.4 assists per game. In 1987, he was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and his number 7 jersey has been retired by both the Jazz and the New Orleans Pelicans, as well as his number 44 jersey by the Atlanta Hawks. Although he had a great NBA career, coming out of college, he should have been known as the greatest player to ever play the game. That's it for me.